Sweden, the nation everyone's forgotten about. But let's make it spicy, okay? Let's go for the achievements. Tank only Sweden. Oh, yeah. So let's nuke Denmark as Sweden. Let's also get a license for a tiger from Germany. And let us form a faction with Denmark, Sweden, Norway, and Finland in it. Yeah, I think that's pretty achievable. Got a big army. I'm going to convert them all to regular infantry. And then select a general to grind. Merge up the Navy. Merge up the Air Force. Exercise to level 3. Make mills from the very beginning. I like guns. Who doesn't like guns? And there's a few ships that need to be finished, so, you know, let's just finish those ships, actually. Let's get them done. Convoys for the rest. We'll go for political effort because we need to flip ideologies. I've just realized this is the generic focus tree. Zoom out so far. This focus tree is so small. What's going on? I mean, I joke, but it's better than New Zealand's focus tree.
You can't keep getting away with it!
Tools, girders, light tank 3. No, it's light tank 2. And we're also going to select the existing tank that they've got and mark it to auto upgrade. What this means is this tank will auto upgrade into a next version if a new module comes along or a new chassis comes along, and you don't have to spend any experience. It's free, so why not, right? Tactics and strategy. There are a lot of styles. Some of them work, some of them are ineffective. Some of them can clash. Clash? Fishing Clash with some of the most realistic graphics in any mobile game. Fishing Clash lets you fish from a variety of amazing fishing spots or offshore. Jump straight into fishing into the tranquil environment straight from your phone. Or if you like, you'd prefer a bit of competition. Compete against other fishers and try to catch the biggest fish. And if you use my code FeedBackGaming, 3 simple steps and you can get yourself a 3-star rod, 1 mythical lure and 50 power-ups and 3 weight power-ups to help you catch bigger fish. All worth $20. Available for new players. If you want the edge, you can upgrade your rod, lures and skills and even take part in weekly competitions to win cool new gear. You can even create your own fishing clan. Personally, I've found that taking care to upgrade your bait is the best way to find bigger catches. However, if you become king of the pond without it, you're a better fisher than me. You should also look out for temporary power-ups that help with catching fish. The link is in the description below. Go download it for Android or iOS. It's free. Click on the link in the description. Give it a go. So the first part of the plan is to flip ideology, so we're going to go with fascist in this case. So here we go. Fascist, demagogue. Now we wait for 10% support for fascism. Then we start dropping stability. In the meantime, though, we're not going to select a focus. We need to get lots and lots of PP. All right, we've got 150 PP, so we're going to go for the silent workhorse. We're going to need a lot of political power late game, so let's go for that now. And we slowly tick up to 10% support. And 10. There we go. Now we can hop into here, go prepare for civil war, and then expand civil support, which will eat into your stability. Boom. You have to do this like 3 or 4 times. We're going to go for concentrated industry because it is more effective with the unlimited tank exploit than disperse industry. The more you know. For the vast majority of the game, we don't need many guns. So in this case, we can take all those guns off and then add them on to this tank. Let's start producing tanks in 1936. Amazing. Next up, more civil support. Get that stability lower and lower and lower. Light tank is done. As you can see, it's created a new model, so we can go for the new model, which is, in this case, this one. It's just upgraded the chassis, so we'll go for that. Topped off as well, we can also go for interwar artillery, which will upgrade the gun in it as well. All 3 upgrades, can't complain. Improved machine tools is next. Lots of civil support. And the final time, expand civil support and also anti-fascist raids, which drops the stability to 50. And then 47, there we go. Delete your army, ignite the civil war. In this case, we can create our 1 battalion horse, which we'll use as a garrison, and we'll also pump out a load of those as well. You also get this as well. Democracy wants a referendum. Where you're going to say, leads to civil war. We're already in a civil war. Come on. Anyway, mills. Drop your cavalry. Don't forget to do a war propaganda. You can also start doing your focuses now too. In this case, we want to go for industrial effort and deploy them and then just push for the capital. And then you're just going to wait at this point because you don't want to take out the capital immediately. You want to get as much war support as possible. Save up for 100 political power. The war props is done. And that, there we go. Now we can justify on Denmark for 3 states and then justify on a single state for Norway. Oh, we need 22 political power, so just wait for that. Convert these guys to the regular infantry. Exercise to level 3. artillery, and boom, just to fire on Norway. Therefore, Denmark and Norway will sync up. We only really need about 5 divisions that are going to be the more OP type. The rest of them can be just crappy old 1 battalion cavalry. Make sure the decent infantry, though, is marked as elite, so therefore it gets the equipment first, and then we can make a nice juicy surround on this province, so Denmark can be lured forward. Haha. All right, now we've got interwar artillery. Now we've got this one. It's got a better gun on it. At the end of the day, these are upgrades for free, so you can't complain, right? Don't complain. We're going to upgrade the model because this looks awful. Go for the grey one. And then we're going to do the trick now. So now you create an actual model of the existing model. So now you've got 2 models. You've got the S1 and then the S2. The S1 will mark as the new model, and the S2 will be the old model. Shift that up. And now this becomes a bit difficult because you can't really convert anything at the moment because you kind of need to wait for the production to go up. But then in this case, you can produce it a lot quicker anyway. At the minute, the exploit's not kind of working as it should, but don't worry about it. We'll convert all the old models and it'll be fine. Most of them will be on the front line of Norway, but 10 divisions, we'll split them off and make a naval invasion from here to... yeah, here will do. All right, now we can start working on conversion tech because this will make the exploit fly to the moon. Partial mobilization. I'd prefer war economy, but you got to make do with what you've got, okay? All right, conversion tech is ready, so we can start converting now. Producing 7 per day, 7.5 per day, 7.8 per day. It is magic. So if you've done this correctly, if you've upgraded this and marked this as an upgradable model, you should have got yourself the chassis 2 for free and also the improved small cannon for free. It's important that you do this because you don't have a lot of experience as Sweden. It's really hard to come by until you can send an attaché to China. You have to be very patient and also just keep hitting this magical button to make tanks appear out of thin air. A beautiful sight. War in China. Improved relations. And free XP. Thank you very much. 14 tanks a day. 40.5. As your production efficiency gets higher, you'll end up with more tanks overall. And that's 1,000 tanks in the stockpile. Nice. Conversion tech 1. That's right, conversion tech 2. And this means we're producing 28 per day. The amount just goes up exponentially at this point. I'm going to rush for more radar tech because then we get an upgraded on the radio too. We can get that upgrade for free as well. Justification on Denmark is done. Just need to wait now for the one on Norway. We'll wait another month. As long as they've synced within a month, you'll be fine. There we go. And now we are synced. First thing you want to do is invade Norway and use as much power as you can to push into them. So in this case, select this guy, put him on aggressive, and push. And whenever there's a front line, just tell them to very quickly swoosh into the front line and grab all those victory points, particularly this one as well. With Denmark, on the other hand, you want to kind of try and lure them out a little bit further. So in this case, maybe we could do this. Maybe we can bait them out. Will they do that? Will they take the bait? And also got a bit of an air force too, so take advantage of that as well. Norway is getting very nicely chewed up. As long as you grab those victory points, you'll be totally fine. This is quite typical this. You'll take all the victory points apart from this one here. There we go. You're done now. Take all of the Norways. All right, now you can do your naval invasion with your horses. Boom. And now you can counterattack into here, push into Copenhagen. Boom. That is the occupation of the nation. That looks fantastic. Copenhagen is pretty much encircled now. It's going to be difficult to break them, though, because you have to push over a strait, and the horses don't do a lot of firepower. It is what it is. Use a little bit of air force that you've got. Last division, Copenhagen. The very last one. Oh, and then another one's arrived. And there we go, the last one. Boom. Denmark, more like my mark. Oh, everything's going smoothly. All right, so we can grab one of the armies, convert them into the main infantry division, I guess, and pop you guys here. The rest of these, I don't need them, delete them. Now we can just chill for a few years. Easy. Nice opportunity to gain some more political power. We can go for state service and military, and let's just go for a lot cheaper limited conscription, extensive conscription. We're going to need a lot of manpower as Sweden, even if you form Scandinavia. Speaking of Scandinavia, boom, there we go. The Scandinavian Empire. Scary and very ahistorical. Do you think any Norwegians and Danish would actually support this idea? Hell no! And now you can just work on your base industry. Construction and research slots. All right, we can make a single battalion now of light tanks because reasons, right? Well, there's 2 reasons. One reason is we are going to go for light tank garrisons. It's actually quite good because it's got high hardness, meaning it takes less damage from partisans. There we go. 483 light tanks used as garrisons. Amazing. At the same time, we're going to produce a bunch of light tanks. We'll make 10 of those, and they're going to be our little naval invasion to Finland. So improved radio is done now. So it's create a new model. Right click on here. There we go. So in this case, we'll make the new model, which is this one. God, this is such an awful model. We'll go for a gray one this time. Boom. And same again, make a new model, copy it, paste it in here, and then unassign it. Easy. Be aware you've got loads of existing old models now, so you will actually upgrade the old ones. You can just if you wanted to just delete the old models. Just delete all the old models. There we go. At the end of the day, we're going to make unlimited. The only pain in the ass with this is you've got to just produce them all over again. I don't usually talk about UI stuff on my videos, but I'll make one exception. If you right-click on a specific type of production line, in this case, tanks, if you right-click, it makes them smaller. In this case, if you click here, you can actually see how many's been produced, 72. So in this case, I guess I could do the opposite. I could right-click on that one to make them big and right-click on everything else. There you go. Now you can just see the big fat tanks. We just want to see the tanks, right? Make 73. Make 73. Make 75. And then why not make another 75? Oh my goodness. We've got the final conversion tag. And watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. 487 in one day. Boom. All right, we're going to research something way ahead of time. So we're actually going in for atomic research. Seems kind of stupid, but it will pay off in the long run. All right, let's make a more ideal tank division now. So we'll go for the existing model. Boom. And then we'll add on the skirts and add on the sloped armor. Slap on a load of armor onto it. And then enough speed so it actually moves. Give it a different color just so we can differentiate it from the other models. Boom. Change it over. And then create an old model. And discontinue that old model. Circle of life. All right, put these bios right here. They're going to invade from the north. And then we have a little naval invasion to the south. Don't forget to get yourself a little bit motorized, because otherwise you're going to have lots of supply problems. And then free trade, because we want that production. And we also want the research. Don't worry about low on steel, because at the end of the day, when you convert, you barely use any steel anyway. All right, next research slot done, so we can go for secret weapons to get the boosts for nukes. All right, secret weapons is done now, so we can hop on to excavation and then hop back on to nuke research to get it a lot quicker. Don't forget your motorized. Please don't forget your motorized. Make a few of those to begin with, because you're going to need them. Otherwise, you're going to have so many supply problems. So now the Allies are preoccupied with this little Axis-Poland situation. You could justify on Finland, and it won't make any difference. The reason for that, by the way, is there's a limit of how many guarantees the France and the UK will hand out. And if you do it just after they've guaranteed Poland and the lowlands, they'll not guarantee Finland, so you'll be totally fine. Finland is free real estate. Time for a proper army. Let's see how many we can make. 15? Yeah, okay, 15 will do. It's time to unlock the tank. Ah, one of the downsides of tanks. Oh yeah, they need fuel.
Queuing for petrol, but I'm on a horse.
Why not get it from our close neighbor, our closest friend, Mr. Stalin? Finland just gives up against the Soviets without a fight. Cowards. I no longer promise peace. All right, make sure you snake to the supply depots, because otherwise you're going to have supply nightmares. Lads, we've arrived for a joyride. They instantly run out of supply, therefore travel at 1 kilometer per hour. Depressing. Super fast tanks, severely neutered. Oh, they seem to have moved out of Helsinki.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for them.
Done! Finland is mine! And then the Nordic unity. No longer the Scandinavian Empire, we are the Nordic Empire. Downside is more than likely the Soviet Union will justify on this. It happened in my last 2 games. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. Let's hope they don't. You, sir, have been involved in the invasion of Denmark and Norway, and also Finland. You are now a field marshal. And the Soviets are justifying on us. Okay, because this is the point where we join the Axis then, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to try something. So they're justifying for this specific state here. Is it Salah? Yeah, so what we're going to do with Salah is release it as a puppet, and that cancels the justification. Oh, wow. Man, I love this game. The Soviet Union is justifying on us again.
My work is done here.
What do you mean your work is done? You didn't do anything.
Didn't I?
All right, here's the mission then. So full front line with the field marshal, Purple Army in the south to push into Leningrad, and then also an extra orange army to, I guess, we slice through the center. I guess technically you just want to take that one, I guess. Yeah, we'll slice through the center. Now we play the waiting game. Gonna build more cities in the meantime. Import a ridiculous amount of fuel from America, probably. Oh no! Do you mind, sir? Grabbing my island from me. The sweep into Leningrad looks like it's going very smoothly. Okay, German, I need you to wake up right now. Join the Swedish war. There we go. Guess in the meantime, I guess everyone can attack, I suppose. Oh, I'm not going to attack line for the field marshal. Oops. Mistakes happen. Frontline check. South push. Very effective. Grabbing a lot of key industry from the Soviets. Northmost supply depot is taken. The Arctic is liberated. And that one's taken. And that one's taken. Okay, the far north is liberated. Push southwards. Oh no, I'm low on guns. What does that mean? Help me out, Germany. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Thank you. Okay, time for another push. Make sure you build up your naval dockyards to the north. Make sure you try and beeline to the victory points. Well, the supply depot points. There's a final form. A tank that's probably so expensive I can't even convert them. For some reason, when the tank gets really expensive, it becomes more difficult to convert and exploit. Just be aware of that anyway. Continuously cycling Moscow. Will we break it this time? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! That broke really quickly. That was like the 4th or 5th push on Moscow. Oh my goodness, look at all those factories. Moscow has fallen. All right, concentrate is done. That means we've got loads of building slots. And do you know what's going to happen now? That's right. Reactors everywhere. Dave, how's the supply situation doing? Oh, God. The nukes have been researched, and we've got 8 reactors. That means we'll produce 1 nuke every 46 days. I have become death, destroyer of worlds. Kaboom. That's definitely an alt history story of Stalingrad. Another one. I just nuked my own tanks. Boom. That's not too bad, right? I feel like I got the lion's share of that. Sure, a lot of this land has very little resources or factories, but what did we come here for? Oh yeah, achievements. First of all, request license, and we would like a advanced heavy tank chassis. Tiger achievement unlocked. Yay. Can we make one for the laugh? Oh, I can't even have a Tiger model. Oh, that sucks. Oh, God, that one's going to have to do. Next up, create a faction with all the Scandinavian boyos. Leave the Axis. Release Finland as a puppet. Release Denmark as a puppet state. And then finally, where's Norway? Norway, release as puppet state. Boom. We make a faction, right? Create a faction. You faction. Yes! Northern Light! Achievement unlocked!
Good Lord, what is happening in there?
Aurora Borealis?
Aurora Borealis. At this time of year, at this time of day, in this part of the country, localized entirely within your kitchen.
Yes.
May I see it?
Yes. Do what it says. Do what it says. Yes. Do what it says. Anyway, what's the last thing? Oh, yeah, we now have to annex Denmark by lend-leasing everything we've got to them. Do you like 10,000 light tanks? I bet you do. All right, disband the faction. Annex them. No more Denmark. And then Denmark comes back again, but not a puppet this time. Boom. Then we join the Axis again. Oh, they've just joined the North Sea Empire's just joined the Axis. All right, we're gonna leave the faction now. Do we join the Allies? Can we join the Allies? No. Okay, we'll just have to justify manually then. Can we? That'll take 125 days. Or if we justify on Germany, take 30 days. Okay, we'll do Germany then. Justification on Germany is done. Will Denmark join? Yes, Denmark will join. And then we can't get air superiority for some reason. Or is that air superiority? Yeah, there we go. Nuke, nuke, nuke. This is the dream of every Swede, right? Completely nuke the hell out of Denmark. Boom! Med Petroleum. GG. So Denmark has been annexed, cored, made a puppet, then annexed again, then reborn, just for me to annex them again. Rip! And I annexed them again! The game where Denmark was annexed 3 times in one game! GG! Don't forget to check out today's sponsor, Fishing Clash. Scan the QR code or click the link in the description. You think this video was good? Well, this one is the final form. Click it.